Good morning. Good morning. Good morning from Tallahassee. I'm so excited to be here with you today. It is such a beautiful day. And I just wanted to remind you and just have you think about whatever you experienced yesterday with that beautiful Venus Uranus conjunction. That Venus Uranus conjunction was just heavenly. Absolutely. Hey, Wendy. Oh, it's so nice to see you here. I miss you. I miss you. I'm hoping I see you sometime this summer. Mwah. Okay, I have you down for a card. Okay. Yay. So it's a beautiful day here in Tallahassee. Hot and humid, but that's Tallahassee and that's summer. That's the way it is. And it is wonderful. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Sandra. I have you down. Okay. All right. I loved finding this in this color, and it was really just called, had my name on it. So it was had to have it, Wendy. So here it is. So it is a gorgeous day here, and the sun is in Gemini. It's been bringing out our curiosity. And hey, Jackie, got you down. It has been bringing out our curiosity and our excitement and our talkativeness and our learning and wanting to know what's going on, wanting to know more about what is happening around us and ourselves. So it's all beautiful. And then with the moon in Scorpio, bringing loyalty and focus and security, it's bringing us deep into searching for those things. Because when we stop learning, when we stop being aware of what happens, I shared last weekend my awarenesses from the retreat. When we stop doing those things, we might as well say we're dead, because we're always expanding. We're always open to all the new things that are happening. So at 6:31 this evening, the sun shifts into Sagittarius. Yep, Jackie, that's your sign. And Ruth, that's your rise. That's your sign. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you. Coming from you, that means a lot. Thank you so much. So it's about really getting to know you. Things about you, learning new things about you. It is about that passion to learn and know what's happening. And especially about you, that Scorpio with that digging deep, finding out those things that, as I shared last weekend, the awareness of, and I had been asking the universe, is there another way that I'm not aware of, that I am blocking the good that can come to me? And the good is just that wonderful feeling of joy. That's good. It's love, it's money, it's relationships, it's whatever it happens to be. Well, how am I doing that? And that was the discovery that I shared last weekend. And that made me feel so liberated, so much lighter, with not picking on myself, not taking time to pick apart those things that I'm not happy with, and instead embracing all the wonderful things of being alive, being able to move and dance and participate in life in such a wonderful way. That's what was important. That's what really mattered. Hey, Ange, my partner at the retreat and my partner in Tarot Flow. Yes. So here, and by the way, we had a great Tarot Flow last Thursday night. It was fantastic. And this Thursday is online tarot gallery reading, the third Thursday of every month. And it is happening because we have some interesting things. June 14th is the full moon in Sagittarius. Yes, the full moon in Sagittarius. So get ready. It's happening on Tuesday. And it will be in the morning, Tuesday in the morning. And it is fantastic. So it's about taking that great leap of faith. Sagittarius is a fire sign. Sagittarius naturally rules the ninth house of the zodiac, which is about learning new things and expanding our knowledge and foreign travel and all these wonderful, amazing things that happen with that expansion of Sagittarius. It's about expansion, and I love this word. It's about freedom. Taking that leap of faith into the future. And that beautiful aspect yesterday of Venus conjunct Uranus created the foundation and the framework to have this happen. Absolutely amazing. Well, Jackie, get in touch because I've got some options for you because you've had readings with me before. So I've got a new way that was called to me to do the readings without picking one on a subject. We just talk. Yeah, we just talk. And with this conversation, as you share what is on your mind, what concerns you have, what wonderful things that are happening in your life, I draw cards just as you're talking. And those cards really are so enlightening and help you discover confirmation, a new way of looking at the. It's really expansive. We can talk more about it, but I'm really excited about this one. And this is also the reading that I use with my coaching clients because it helps focus on where to go next, how to utilize whatever it is that comes up for you. So it really is a great reading, and it's still an hour reading, but it's on any subject you want because we're just having a conversation. And within that conversation, the discovery is amazing. I love this. I love this reading. I really love this reading. So know that this full moon, yes, full moons are about release. And it is a good one because it's about expansion. Let's be unlimited. Let's not hold back in any way at all. So let's get ready for love and money in June. Let me just move this out of the way right now and let's get into what is happening. So since we are having this discussion about Sagittarius, let me do that one first because that's what's really, we're really focusing on that right now. So let's take a look at Sagittarius. So as far as money goes, the 14th, that's the full moon, is a lucky day for you, particularly if you're putting money towards something that nurtures your spiritual side, or that could, it's the look at a possible big ticket item for you, Sagittarius, like things that are happening in the house that may, because Ruth understands this, things that need to take a look at. And when those big ticket items are needed, you're not going off just to do something that you feel like doing. You're really doing the research on it. You're taking a look at it, and you're honing in on the positive aspects of it. You're being practical about it, but at the same time expansive, if that makes sense. In other words, you're just not flying off the handle willy-nilly, this is what I want, without researching what is best for you. Because that's the bottom line. It's not just about, oh, isn't that a pretty refrigerator? Let me get that one. Without seeing, does it fit in your kitchen? Does it height and width, are they going to match? Are they going to work? That kind of thing. Is the freezer in the right place that I like? All of those things. Yes, go for big or go home. Absolutely. But we still want to have it be what works best for us. Not just because that's a pretty car. Is this the one that I really want? When I sit in it, how does it smell? How does it feel? That's the type of thing for Sagittarius. So yes, big ticket items, but it has to be perfect for you. Has to be perfect for you. So on the love side, for 2 years, you've had to stifle your natural inclination to travel and explore more. And it's okay. Let's face it, we've all had to do that, and now we can get back into that movement and outside Sag. So if you've been with someone throughout, then surely this relationship right now has passed all the tests. And in fact, it's even made you closer. It's really brought out the finite things of your relationship that maybe because of being busy and being out and about and doing things in the past, you didn't really focus on. And now you get to appreciate those things. You actually get to really, really like them, not just love them, but like them. Now, the word that I came back also that I learned, and that, well, that I could be, it's not that I learned the word, it's just that I resonated more with it than ever, was cherish. So this relationship for you, Sag, especially if it's been a long-term one, is one where you not only appreciate that person, but you've learned to cherish the relationship and each other, showing that word cherish in action and in words. So it's time to commit if you have been in a new relationship and you're kind of like thinking about it. So it's time to commit. You know, June is marriage month. If that's what, and there were 3 people getting married in our retreat, 2 this month and 1 in believe it's September. So I mean, this is, you know, love is in the air. So if you're still seeking love or recently split up, you could be surprised at how quickly someone just comes along and comes into your awareness because you're open to it. Oh, congratulations. Well, I love watching you and Warren in videos because you two are so much fun. I love it. I love it. And the closeness that you have is really evident, and that's a special relationship. So you are very blessed, Jackie. You really are. So for Sag, someone's coming in, and it may be someone that is not too complicated. You don't want to be bothered with a bunch of stuff or thinking about it. Maybe it's time to just have fun, Sagittarius, and practice being in a relationship if you haven't been in one recently, and see what that's like. See what really works for really being able about what's happening. I think I was just out of connection for a moment. I hope I'm back. It looks like I am. Ruth, give me a thumbs up if I am. It looks like I am. Anyway, no complications, no having to work at it. Sag, you love fun. You love fun. And this is what this one's about. So if you're Aries, money-wise, no matter how tempting a purchase or a deal looks, there are hidden factors you don't know about. Delay until mid-July. So if you feel like, oh, thank you, Jackie. It was like all of a sudden I was out for a while, so I tried to stop talking so I could come back in. So I hope that works. So mid-July is maybe the time to take a look at that. And it's okay, Aries, money-wise. That's exactly what we're looking for. It's what I spoke about with Sagittarius. If you're making a big ticket item, if you have to spend some money, take a look at all the finer points to make sure that you resonate with them and they feel really good. So as far as love goes, Aries, you're the most genuinely independent sign of the zodiac. You rule the first house. So it's all about me. Now, it sounds like a selfish statement, but what it means is you make sure that you are honored and taken care of and have strong boundaries. And that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. That's one of those things that I've been learning through life, is making sure that I have strong boundaries. So others might put on a good show, but you need your space. So they might be out there doing their thing, trying to get your attention, but you want that space in love. You like to have your boundaries. And you like the thrill of the chase. Why not? Why not? Why not see exactly how important you would be in this person's life? Why not be cherished, right? Your ideal partner is fit, appreciates your spontaneity, and isn't overly sensitive. And that's really good, because that overly sensitive stuff, taking everything personally, can get really, really old fast. So you don't want that. You're not afraid to make the first move either, Aries, and you may have to. Now that we've all forgotten how to interact and we're relearning some of these things. So especially, romantic relationships or just getting to know each other. It's all brand new. We're getting better at it, but it's a relearning in this new world, and it's not a bad thing, because some of those old things don't work, so it's good. June is ideal for an outdoor weekend away, or either with your partner or with the hope of meeting a new one. So get out there. Get out there, Aries. Shine. You're a fire sign. You can't help it. And you are ruled by Mars, so action is part of you. That's what you do. Now, Taurus, the Sun, Mercury, Venus, lend ideas for a second income stream, money-wise, for you. So take a look at that. What is it that you like to do? What are some of your talents and skills? Do it sooner rather than later, because on the 26th, you may feel like splurging on what makes you happy. It might be a trip, it might be bling, it might be something and it could be, in my case, it could be something for my grandson. That makes me happy. So whatever that splurge happens to be, go for it. That's on the 26th. So Taurus, there you go. So Taurus, you have a huge romantic streak. Your ruling planet is Venus, Taurus, so you can't help it. And you have a healthy sex drive. That's part of who you are, and that's something to also embrace. Do not deny it. Yet you don't fall in love easily. You're an earth sign, so you're going to take your time. You enjoy commitment, and also you tend to marry in life because you like that stability and that security, but it doesn't happen quickly. Unless it happens to be early on, when in your youth, before we know about what it is that we truly want. But you do like the marriage factor, but it has to be, you take your time in getting to that point. It's not happening overnight, that's for sure. That said, right now you're craving a change, but is it your relationship that needs the change or a reboot? Or is it your mindset that needs the change? If you're in a relationship, give each other some space and see if it's about you, about the relationship, about them, because let's face it, a relationship, 1 and 1 makes 3. The relationship itself is an entity. So is the coming together of the two of you putting that kind of stress on the relationship? So if you're single, Taurus, love may strike right out of the blue, and when you least expect it. We were talking yesterday, our Glam Squad, we were talking yesterday about what it is that we choose to have in a relationship, what we're looking for, and what that means. And we based it on, and that description gets added to and things deleted based on experience. And as the longer we live, the more experience we have, our perspective on what becomes important can change. So we were reassessing and affirming among ourselves those things that are important. Yes, a relationship is important. It is important to me. I am open to that, but I don't need it. And that's what it comes down to. How needy are you in that relationship? That's the type of person that you're going to attract. Or is the word cherish. The word that I came back from, is it cherish? Yes, absolutely. Oh, me too. Yes, Jackie, because she deserves the best and needs to expect the best. And I know that you work with her on that for sure. Absolutely. Oh, I'm happy to hear it. Okay, Gemini. The new moon in Cancer on the 29th at the end of the month is the best date to start any new activity for money-wise that will bring in personal earnings, such as a side gig, side hustle, online business, new job. So it's not about quitting your day job if you have one. It's about adding to it. It's about expanding and moving into something that makes you happy, that you really, really like. So that's what's really great money-wise, Gemini. So love, everyone knows that Geminis are clever. And the sun is in Gemini right now. And you need mental stimulation, and you love humor, and you like that back and forth of and verbal exchange. And that's what keeps your relationship alive. What you don't know is how sensitive you are. And you are Gemini. You are very sensitive. So despite your being out there and flirtatious and acting like things may not be truly important, they really are to you. And you can fall madly, deeply in love and be hurt easily as well. And so that facade of keeping everything light is not really who you are. You are very much love oriented, and you you engage deeply and you feel deeply. So this month will lift your spirits and put the zip back in your love life, because the key, married or single, is to socialize a lot. Get out there and have fun, Gemini. You sparkle in a group and you appreciate yourself and your partner more because you're out there with other people. There's that kind of feedback that you really like, that exchange, the verbal exchange, the activity. This is really important to you. Your ruling planet is Mercury. That's about that communication. And that's about, and even if it's just neighborhood type of events, whatever it happens to be, Gemini, those are really important for you. So Cancer. Money-wise, this is not the month to take a financial risk or make a life-changing purchase. Now, keep in mind, that means buy a house. That's a life-changing purchase. You know, buy a brand new car. That's a life-changing purpose. That type of thing. So just bide your time. A few weeks will make a huge difference. So take your time. Again, it's from about any big purchase in life. Take your time, do your research, make sure you have everything in a row. That is okay. All right. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Jackie. Absolutely. Yes, you do. And you've had that on Facebook, and I really love that. I really, really love that, because it is about health as well. And about making money. Why not? So, Cancer. You find yourself playing the role of the lover because you're taking care of everybody and you come from such a loving heart space. You're family oriented. You want to make sure everybody's taken care of. You're nurturing, want to make sure everybody's doing well. So even in healthy relationships, there may be an imbalance, because fact is, your capacity to love is innately greater than most. The key is remembering to love yourself too. That's really the key. Love yourself even more than you love everyone else. Now for Cancer, you are out there loving on everybody, taking care of everybody, making sure everyone is happy. But you have to do the same for yourself. So let your partner, if you have a partner, woo and spoil you for a change. Cherish, hear that word? Cherish. But how about a solo adventure? Also, this month, absence might make the heart grow fonder. Or if you're single, a solo event may mean finding someone out there that you had not noticed before, because you're in a new and different place. Not bad, not bad. Now, Leo, the 8th is a fortunate day for money matters for you, for June 8th. Perhaps they are simply to do with profits at your workplace, but it could also be you get a share of that too. So the 8th is good, but let's face it, Leo, we're coming up to the full moon on Tuesday, and that's in a fire sign as well as Leo being a fire sign. So that could offer some interesting side effects, especially that it's in your 9th house of expansion, knowledge, also foreign travel. So who knows, this love-wise, it could be a foreign person, someone from another place coming into your life. So summer brings out the best in you, and you thrive on sunshine and good times. You rule the 5th house of the zodiac, Leo. That's the fun house. You can't help it. That's the way it is. Even the quieter Leos, and there are many, love an excuse for a special night out. Yeah, it's wonderful. And if there's no one to take you on that special night out, go by yourself. Go enjoy. Single or partnered, you need to reintroduce friends, dinner invitations, and your own single glamour back in your life. You love to get, okay, see, look what I'm wearing, Leo, double Leo, you know. You will only regain your mojo in the company of other adults and having a good time, having a laugh. It doesn't have to be necessarily that, you know, couples dinner. It can be just that group where you're having a good time. Being in that, and for all sides, being in that happy, loving place just attracts even more of that. So who knows? Who knows? Now, Virgo, you need something to look forward to, Virgo. and to start planning your next adventure or trip away. This is really important. So Virgo, begin. Set aside funds now to help make it a reality, because yes, you've been dreaming about it. Yes, you've been online about it, but now it's time to actually make it happen. So also in the love factor, Virgo, you aren't prone to whispering sweet nothings or seducing your partner with words. You prefer to show, not tell your love. That is your love language. And again, it's about cherishing your partner or your prospective partner. Showing that respect, that caring, that acknowledgement of who they are is really important. You go out of your way to be helpful and likely take on a lot of stuff your partner isn't even aware of. You like doing that. You are an earth sign. You are grounding and supportive in that way. Yes, but admit it, you've been irritable of late, and perhaps it's time to shock your partner into taking notice. Maybe you've been feeling a little neglected, unseen, that no matter how much you do, it's not appreciated. Well, maybe it's time to shake it up a bit. Make some kind of different level romantic gesture, or go on strike and stop doing all the washing and cleaning, whatever that happens to be. Have fun with it. Just make it happen. But you need to be appreciated as well, and there's nothing wrong with that. Is nothing wrong with that at all. So make sure it happens for you as well. Okay, now Libra, time spent improving your home is a good investment, Libra. And I know one Libra that's doing just that with her tiny home. A bargain you grab now makes it all worthwhile. If your partner wants to take charge, let them. If not, if you're single, go for it. Make it happen. Add another stream of income for yourself. Why not? It's always best to have multiple streams of income. Why not go for it? So your sign also rules the partnership sector. So you're the sign of coupledom. You're the sign of partnerships. But you may have grown tired of being the linchpin who holds it all together if you are in a committed relationship. Again, it's similar to what we were talking about with Virgo. Life in the bedroom may have flagged a bit, may have, you feel taken for granted. Whatever that happens to be, maybe all of that togetherness now is a time to reestablish who you are and what this relationship means. Be bold. Get things back on track. Make it happen. Try a trip abroad, or learning something new and challenging, and maybe something that the two of you could do. Anything to wake up your mind and your libido. And if you are single, get out there to learn something new, Libra. You love partnerships, relationships. So maybe this is the time and the place to try that something new that you've not done before. Get out there and take some dance lessons. I know that, we love seeing new people come into the studio. And a lot of couples have been coming in of late too, learning to dance together, which really makes it fun. So for Scorpio, the 14th is a lucky day in money for you. That's the full moon in Sagittarius. So this is perfect for you because this Sagittarius is your second house of money. So and particularly, it's a lucky day if you're putting money towards something that nurtures your spiritual side or your spiritual practice. It can be a yoga space, creating your own yoga space, your own workout space, whatever that happens to be, your own meditation corner, your altar, whatever that happens to be. This is a good time to make that happen. So yours is also the sign of things that you feel oh so deeply. You are the most intense sign of the zodiac, Scorpio, but also you hide it very well. And some people may tend to think you have two personalities, that one that you show in public and the one when you are not. And so people tend to think, where is the real one? Well, the real personality, the real Scorpio, please stand up. So this is a good time for some self-exploration, and especially if you're in a committed relationship, some couples counseling, maybe working with a counselor. I even have a reading for couples in how to become even closer and more deeply connected. It's not about, oh, I'm having problems. It's people that are in a committed relationship, love each other, and want to make it better. That's what this reading is about. And I'm saying that because one person, Madonna, oh my gosh, you're on. It is so early in Hawaii. Oh, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my goodness. I wasn't sure that you'd be able to get on live again since moving to Hawaii, but I've been watching your pictures and listening to you, and I know that you are happy there. You are home. You are home. I'm happy for you. So, Scorpio, it could, and as I said, this is a good time to work together. Whether it's the couples reading that I have, I mean, I'm not the only option you have, or an astrology reading for the two of you in terms of that. A lot of that has to, thank you, Laura. A lot of that has to depend on what calls you. I'm just letting you know that those are options that I have. So whatever works for you. But not all communication is with words. So as a Scorpio, you must reconnect. You're intense, you're ruled by Pluto and Mars. You must reconnect with your body, and sex is very important to you. And that requires few words, but it also requires connection. So that's important to make sure that that connection works for you. So if you're single, don't waste time on casual encounters when it's commitment that you really want and that you really desire. I mean, that's really important to you. Okay, we did Sagittarius already, so we're going to move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, money-wise, if a deal looks too good to be true, you know what how the saying goes, then it probably is. So if you're offered something on a whim, don't dive into pressure. Do your due diligence first. Again, check out all the details. That's what I've been saying all along. Check out all those details. So love-wise, if you have high standards, and everyone else does, you do have high standards. Capricorn, you're an earth sign. You know what you want. You know how this works. Yet you need love, and especially now. You desire it. It's not about the need. It's that desire that really is important for you now. After the long siege of Pluto through your sign, and it's now going to come to an end shortly. Shortly is months. What you need most is someone who makes you laugh. Someone to just have a good time. You too would benefit from taking a happy holiday together, dance, listen to music, do art together, do something fun and loving and happy together. We'll get a new puppy and, take care of, nurture and walk it together, whatever that happens to be. If you're single, find a soul who looks on the bright side of things. It's time to be positive. It's time to embrace life, and it's time to do it with the full expectation that you are just going to have fun. Okay, Aquarius, check your plumbing. Not the personal one, but the environmental one in the house. And your environment equipment, get it serviced, especially like living in the South. Every year I have my air conditioning unit serviced and checked to make sure that everything's working well, because it has happened to me before that at that 100-degree temperature outside, that's when the AC is no longer working. So I like to make sure that all that's working just fine. So the odds of having this issue at home is slightly raised a bit now. So just the way Aquarius is happening. You are an air sign, even though your glyph looks like water, you are an air sign. So money luck is elevated on the 14th. That's on Tuesday. That's that full moon in Sagittarius. So that's a good thing. So you're the milk chocolate praline in the chocolate box. Aquarius, I want you to feel that. So you're often overlooked for something fancier, yet liked by everyone. So you may shun romantic gestures or anything inauthentic. You desire authenticity. That's really important to you. You're an air sign. You want that connection. You want that community of understanding. But you're a loyal and an easygoing partner as well, and you're clever and better looking than many others too. And so you should not be overlooked. Do not allow that. So if you haven't been snapped up yet, get out there. Get out there this year and find someone. because you're open to it now, realizing your own ability to attract. Be the best partner to your best partner. And you have to start with that mindset first. So start with your own interests or groups, because you love that sense of community and social groups and organizations. And that's where you'll find people that no, let me just say this. People as crazy as you are, and crazy is wonderful, because you're not part of this mainstream. You are you. And there is someone that is looking just for that. So get out there. Get out there. So Pisces, financial matters rest on your shoulders now, and you can do it all. And in fact, you're better off taking charge. Professional advice is a wise investment. So find a financial advisor, financial planner, whatever that is that you need. And especially if you have a goal in mind for later in life, for your future. And I'm not talking 30 years from now. If you have a goal in mind for 5 years from now, get the help from someone that can help make that happen for you. So love-wise, you love easily. You have a big heart. You are a water sign, and you are so gentle and compassionate and loving. But now you're learning to spot your tribe, the people who are just right for you. You're beginning to understand that, and especially more so now. This is the year to get your house in order, physically and mentally. Sort your finances, boost your self-image, and when you're ready to look at a relationship, or if you're ready to look at your relationship, either start a new one or your current one, whether to end it, replace it, start anew, whatever that happens to be, you have to follow your heart on that. It's not the pressure from the outside. It's about you making yourself happy. So avoid the bossy types. Avoid the ones that are always telling you what to do, the controlling ones that think they know what's best for you. They don't. You know what's best for you. You know that. So this full moon in Sagittarius is about adventure. So I just have a few affirmations for adventure, because that's what this is about. It's about expansion. It's about having a good time. It's about creating those moments, those times in life that really, get our heart racing and make us feel, and whatever adventure means to you. It means something different for everyone, whatever that means for you. Here we go. Taking chances helps me grow. Taking chances helps me grow. And by the way, I'll post these after. I enjoy challenging myself. I enjoy challenging myself. The journeys I make enrich my life. The journeys I make enrich my life. I love exploring new places. I love exploring new places. I attract exciting opportunities. Oh, feel that one. Isn't that good? I attract exciting opportunities. Every day, I seek new adventures. Every day, I seek new adventures. Even that's just out to the backyard to do something different than you've done before, seeking new adventures. I am an adventuresome person, an adventurous person. Much is to be gained from exploring old and new places. I embrace new opportunities and exhilarating adventures. I embrace new opportunities and exhilarating adventures. Feel that excitement to help you get unstuck. Exciting activities fill my life. Exciting activities fill my life. Adventure isn't an activity, it's a state of mind. You don't have to go anywhere to be adventuresome. You can just be adventuresome. I don't find adventure. I create it. Feel how powerful that is. I don't find adventure, I create it. And speaking of power, the special for this month is discovering your personal power and freedom. That's the reading for this month. Besides having the reading, we create a plan forward for the future to make that happen. So, personal power adventure. It goes right along with the Sagittarius full moon on Tuesday. Okay, we have Wendy, my daughter-in-love, Wendy, Sandra, and Jackie. So here we go. Thank you, Ruth, for reposting those affirmations. Yes. Okay, you're going to work out in the backyard, so you're not going to work out in your new workout room, Jackie. But your backyard is a beautiful place to work out because you could do stuff on the pool deck. I know you did miss some. I'm going to post them as soon as I get off here. So let's do this. Wendy first. Because I was going through them quickly, because here we go. Okay, Wendy. Empress. I love this card. I love this card. Whatever can be happening at work, family, whatever is going on, know that you are fully in charge because rule, and I'm putting rule in quotes, with love. The bottom line of everything is that people know, and especially your children and those around you, know how much you love them. Hold that space of love for whatever is going on right now, because there could be stuff going on. I'm feeling that there's stuff going on. Hold that space of love to allow everything to work out in a loving way. Whatever's going on, whatever's happening, doesn't matter, whatever's happening. Have it work out in a loving way. Okay, Sandra. Ooh, love this. Queen of Swords. Whoa, we got some powerful women today. Queen of Swords. Bye, Madonna. Thank you so much. I imagine you may be going back to bed. If not, enjoy. Enjoy. I love you. Powerful, Sandra. Queen of Swords. This is standing in your truth and speaking your mind. Because that's all that matters, right? Isn't that what we say? In our own mind, and that's all that matters? Because we have no accountability to anyone else but ourselves. And this is just feels so powerful that it is a brand new awakening to your desires, how you want to move forward. Oh, this feels really good. Go for it, Sandra. Okay, Jackie. Almost lost the cards there. Okay, Jackie. Okay, Prince of Pentacles. The Pentacles is the earth sign. It also relates to money. And this is about, what it feels like is there's a project that's moving slowly. It's going to come to fruition. Everything's going to happen, and it could be one of your construction projects because he's holding the pentacle out in front of him and knowing that he's going to get there and he's moving forward with it. But as you can see, the horse has only one hoof off the ground. So it's moving slowly. So whatever's going to happen, you're going to get there. It's going to arrive. Whatever that happens to be, whatever this financial project is that you have going, and it feels like a possibly construction project, whatever you have in place, Jackie, it's just not moving as fast as you'd like it, but it's moving. So it's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. And I just wanted to pull one more for your sweet daughter here. And this is the Two of Pentacles for Jewel. And that is that learning to, this is like juggling. And Lord knows with babies, that's a lot of juggling. But this is more about her making good decisions on what is important for her. So I'm hoping that in that, so I'm seeing that in this relationship, her new relationship, that's what it's going to be. She's going to be looking for things that are important to her. And that's what, not just what's important to the partner, to the new partner. It's about making sure that she's taken care of. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and one last one. Yeah, we had this one at Tarot Flow was one of the cards that we had. And this is Whale Spirit, which is trust the great mystery. And the word is trust. Just trust. So, check out the special. Jackie, we can talk about that reading because I think that's the best thing for you, to have that conversation and draw the cards and do that for an hour. I think that would be the best thing, unless you want a half an hour. We can do, a smaller number of cards. But knowing you and what I know of you, I think I really like that one the best for you. So let's check that out. I will post the whale card on the site along with the affirmations for adventure. Oh, okay. I'd like that, Wendy. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I love you. Thank you. Thank you, Sandra. I'm so glad you are. You are most welcome. You are most welcome. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me on this Sunday or on the replay. Whichever fits into your life works for me. I love you. Have a wonderful Sunday. And remember, joy has your name on it. Bye now.